Hello everyone.
Hi.
So you all know me, eh? And, so I went for Kibo and I got a lot of skills from there, entrepreneurship skills, IT skills, and I got a lot of skills like public speaking. I know how to speak. I think you guys are now scared, eh? Yeah, I now speak in public, so I'm not scared. Before I was so scared, and right now, after attaining Kibo, getting the entrepreneurship skills, I was able to start up my small business. I saved some money while I was at Kibo, saved little money, bought some things from Kampala and went out to start selling. So that is the entrepreneurship skill. And public speaking, I think you can see that. And the IT skills, you see, there is no person who can come teach me a computer. I feel I'm so good on a computer. So going to Kibo, it was something really big for me. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, you all know me. I'm Jennifer, and I went for Kibo for 3 months, and I learned a lot from Kibo. I learned computer, life skills, entrepreneurship, and mostly I learned about computer mostly. Now I know skills of computer. At least I can operate on a computer right now. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I have so many points to put across, but I'm going to talk about only two, because the others are computer skills, reading skills, communication skills, which everyone knows about. I'm going to talk about one major point that I have, and it's value. We all know value is about respect, discipline, and value is branding yourself. What do you have? What are you worth? When you value yourself, it's something that is going to carry you wherever you go. Value is branding yourself. At Kibo, we are taught how to value yourself. You're not going to value yourself when you just walk without direction. You're always going to know your path when you have the value in you. You're always going to respect someone who's older than you. You're always going to listen to people. That's valuing yourself. You're always going to look at yourself before you go to bed and be like, what do I have? That's valuing yourself. Discipline is all that matters all there. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone,
Hello.
I'm Nicholas. I'm going to talk about maybe like two things. One, about saving. We're taught how to save. My brothers and sisters, you cannot do anything, you cannot develop unless you develop the culture of saving. And if you want to develop everyone, don't save alone. Form groups, as we are brothers and sisters. You can form a group, we start saving. Let's say all of us, we don't have plots, we start saving. By every year, we can buy for everyone a land through saving. And another thing, the second point about the teamwork. There's nothing you can do other than teamwork. Teamwork is just, if you do everything in a group, things will always be easy, and you do them in time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm still Desire here, and as also among those who went to Kibo. Basically, they have talked about most of the important things that we learned from Kibo. All of them were important, but there are others that are most important. So, with me, if I can add on what I've said, saving also is very most important. I just wanted to add something on it. They said you could form a club where you save up something, collect it together and bank it up. Also, you keep it somewhere, and at the end of the month you find you have a lot of money, and you can solve one's problem, or you can invest it. It does not mean like when you save you have to use what you save. When you save, if you want to get profits from it, you have to invest. You invest so that you get more profits from them, then the profits you save them. That's one of them. And still at Kibo, we learned very many things. One of the things that I learned is that you have to appreciate who you are. You really have to appreciate yourself being an African. You have to appreciate your skin color. You have to appreciate if you have that good hair of yours. Appreciate what you are so that someone can look at you and admire you. Like we had some good man from Cameroon. He really taught us how to love ourselves. The way you are, don't admire someone else before you look at yourself. You have to be proud of yourself so that someone else can like you, so that at least you can do something very good because you love who you are and what you can do next. Learn very many things. Those of you who are going to Kibo, you're really going to love it. But you really have to be active in whatever you are doing. We also gave back to the communities. We went out and did community work. We visited babies' homes and we cleaned up, played with them. We also visited places for disabled people and we loved the thing because that thing really teaches you that you have to love yourself. You can look at someone who does not even know how to feed himself, but he has hands and can really talk. But that is not really, that person cannot do it because some parts of the body are really not functioning very well. So if you have them, thank God for who you are and continue using those to do better things in your life. Thank you so much.
Yeah, maybe we should ask them all. What's the most difficult? What makes choosing the job you're going to do so difficult? Because I've talked to each one of you about choosing your job, right? It's very hard to make. It's a hard decision to make. So, what advice would you give all of these people about choosing your job?
When you're choosing your job, first of all, you always have to look at the job market. If it's there competition. Second of all, you have to always look at the unique things that are in the job. Before you take the job or before you take the opportunity, always look at the special things that you can do from the other competitors that are around. Always make sure that you're unique from the rest. And always, number one thing, you always have to look at the competition, all the people that are around. Then you can pursue the job. Thank you.
Very good. Yeah. What advice would you give them, Ivan?
For one to choose a specific job, you first have to know, can I do it? Do I love it? Will I get something from it? And will I be able to do it willingly? Yeah. Thank you.
What about you, Jennifer?
To me, when you're choosing for a job, you should not be having bad attitude towards a job. You should have a nice attitude towards your job you want to choose. Like if you want maybe social working, don't be like, it's difficult or it's having it's having a lot of competition, but be like, I love that job and I don't have any bad attitude towards that job, so you can do it.
To me, maybe you can, when you're looking for the job or for the career, first look for the coach or a mentor who's going to first take care of that thing, talk about it and get to know what it's all about. It's not a matter of just saying I want to become an engineer and yet you don't know what the qualities of a good engineer or anything. So first look for your coach who will always mentor you, who will always tell you this and this is right and this is wrong, and you will achieve it. Thank you.
Okay, like most of us Africans, whenever we are looking for jobs, we always focus on how much do they pay me. If you really are looking for a job and you focus on how much are they going to pay me, that thing may actually mislead you because you may focus on the money and you end up getting even the job that you don't like. You may actually get the job that you like, but which measures have you used to get the job? Probably maybe you're saying how much am I getting? And someone gives you the highest amount of money, but gives you the job, but uses you again, especially to the ladies. So if you're really looking for a job, look for a job that will value what you have been studying and will value you as a person. Something that will keep your personality stable, that will not tarnish your name, and something that will develop you. Thank you.
Can you each describe your Kibo experience in one word?
Good.
That's been the best.
It was perfect. Learning
was wonderful.
It's been a perfect moment.
And what's the one word that you want your other brothers and sisters to take away? What do you want them to look for when they go to Kibo?
participate in everything they tell you to do.
Always keep time.
Discipline.
Respect.
Innovative.
Great, those are great words. And maybe one last question. Can you describe your experience in Kampala to your younger brothers and sisters? How was the adjustment being by yourself, being in a big city? What should they know? What's important for them to know?
Kampala is a busy city. So, and if you're used with Kasese, Kasese is not busy. Kasese, you only play around with people and just walk around freely. Kampala is a busy day, is a busy week. So it's always a busy day. Everyone is looking for money, hustling around. So if you go there and you start looking around as if it's Kasese, you're going to mess around and you're going to be left behind. So if you're to go there, always wake up early morning and make sure you look for the money. I'm not meaning you look for the money, always wake up and catch up with the rest. You always have to be busy like the rest. I'm not meaning that you have to look for the money, but when you're at Kibo first, we are made to always wake up early morning and go for Kibo, which is something that teaches us how to always be early for work, on time. Thank you.
Anything else from anyone?
Yeah. You all know that people in villages, people in places not in Kampala, they are all rushing to Kampala, and people in Kampala also rushing back to villages. So don't rush to go in Kampala. People are there rushing to the village. Ask yourself, why are they rushing out from Kampala to the villages? Like where you are. Don't rush to Kampala. It's hard there. Thank you.
It's very good advice.
Actually, me, I love Kampala. I'm opposite from him because me, Kampala, it's a very nice city. It is a city full of ideas, a city full of opportunities. So, yeah, full of jobs, like Lisa said. So, like, if you're really going to Kampala, don't only go to Kampala to study at Kibo. You can do something else that will earn you something. It is really an interesting place. And as Andrew has told us that it's a busy city, as you're going maybe, always be careful when you're crossing the roads.
Just add on that. They say when you go somewhere, always pick something that when you go back home, you're able to sustain it. So when you go to Kampala, it's not your home. You're going to reach there and you obviously have to come back. When you reach there, pick the ideas, bring them back home and set up your own business. It's not you're going to stay there and you're going to live there forever. Your homes are this side. So when you go there, it's a busy city and that's how it is always. You always have to learn how to catch up with the West. So when you come back home, you've come back with the ideas. You're going to teach the people in the village how to make business possible, how to make everything possible. And that's how it is always. Thank you.
Do any of you have any questions for them about Kibo or about Kampala? Any questions? Yeah.
How did they handle the challenges they faced? And what are they? Which challenges did they face and how did they handle them?
I'm sorry.
Challenges and solutions.
Oh, okay. What were some of the challenges you faced at Kibo?
And how did they handle them?
And how did you handle it? So what were those difficult things and how did you overcome those things, the big challenges?
Maybe I should start with me. Okay, Kibo is a bit stressing. They give you this work, before you complete it, they give you this one. Before you complete it, they've given another one. So there are already a lot of tasks for you to do. But one thing I know about myself, I like something, okay, I always say in myself, I have to, how should I say it? I have to make myself see that I am a real person and I can do that thing. So I believe in myself, okay, that's what I should say. Although work is 1,000 works and there are 1,000 things I have to do in one day, I have a belief in me that I can do it, and that has really helped me. I believe in myself. So that is the thing you should also do. Believe in yourself that you can do something, so you can do it. That's how I managed to outcompete everything like stress and other things that tried to compete me. Yeah, thank you.
At Kibo, we faced a challenge of overspending, but because we were saving every day and like in a whole day we could save, we are able to overcome that challenge of overspending. Whenever they could say like you are going to contribute money for this, we are able to pay the money.
At Kibo, we're taught something of how to be workaholic. We're always given a lot of tasks. Every time we wish, they will tell us to do the CV and the letter at the same time, and always report to the tutors and tell them our challenges all at the same time. So we're always taught to be workaholic. You have to reach home and come back immediately. So it's something that teaches you Kampala is a busy city, and make sure you're the first. Don't be the last. Don't be left behind.
Yeah.
So that was learning. Thank you.
Maybe to add on what she had said about spending. Spending was maybe the most problem we faced because we had a lot of things to do concerning with money, but because we tried our level best, we saved the money. We also maybe we went a miles to get assistance from our brothers and sisters to get help. But to my brothers, for those who are going there and my sisters, you can start now saving because there is a lot you're going to face when you go to Kibo. Thank you.
The other challenge is about the dressing. Of course, when you're at Kibo, you don't have to go in patras. You don't have to go in tight pants. You really have to go in office casual. So like at times you find you've gone with your patras maybe, or with your party dresses, and you can't find something to wear for 3 months. So what can you do? That was one of the challenges, but as they have said, you can't let challenges overcome you. You overcome the challenges. So you get some things to wear. If you don't have a lot of clothes, you can use the few you have and keep changing a little bit. But you make sure you wear the appropriate clothes when you're going, because you know it's like you're going for work, and you can never give an excuse like I don't have what to wear to your manager or to your HR. So you look for you look for a few clothes that you can get, and you keep changing slowly by slowly.